Hey y'all, I wanted to talk to you today about something called the trigeminal nerve and also offer you an exercise to tap into that trigeminal nerve to help yourself feel soothed, regulated, reduce your stress, and maybe, if done right before you go to bed, help you get to sleep a little easier at night. So the trigeminal nerve is a nerve that runs through our face, over our eyebrows, over our cheeks, and over our chin. And it's a really effective nerve when touched because it has so many nerve endings that go to the surface of our skin on our face that feel just the slightest little touch. And so that trigeminal nerve also connects to your ventral vagus complex down the back of your neck and to your heart, so it can put the brakes on slowly to calm your heart rate down. Another thing I love about the trigeminal nerve, it's a very evolved nerve. It's a very socially engaged nerve. So it's the nerve that is activated when we smile, when we're communicating our facial expressions to attune to the people around us. And one last thing about the trigeminal nerve, I'm a fan, obviously, is that it's very potent at releasing oxytocin, which is an anti-inflammatory, and that's so important right now because inflammation, it can really hurt our immune system. So anything to release more oxytocin, the better, because that can enhance our immune system right now, and it doesn't have to fight so much inflammation internally. It can fight all the stuff on the outside. And lastly, because we are in the shelter in place right now, we can all feel very isolated and alone, especially those of us who are living alone. So we're not really getting that social engagement in person or even much touch. And so it's very cool to know that we can tap into our own touch through this exercise that I'm going to be giving you to tap into that trigeminal nerve. You've probably read a lot about or heard a lot about babies and how important skin to skin is to them. Well, skin to skin is also very important to us as adults. We need that. We're social creatures. We really need that touch to thrive. And so the neat thing is the nervous system, it can sense when it's being touched by another person, but honestly, any touch is really great. So anything you can use to touch yourself in a comforting way and release that oxytocin is really great. So I'm going to be teaching you a really potent way to connect and engage with that oxytocin and your heart rate to calm it down, just to help yourself feel more connected with yourself and soothed. So here's how it works. For the purpose of this exercise, I'm going to be taking off my glasses just because I'll be touching my face a lot, and glasses can be kind of cumbersome when trying to do that. And also, I know that there's a lot of information out there, understandably so, telling us not to touch our face. So here I am telling you to touch your face. But I also want to add, please use hand sanitizer and wash your hands while singing happy birthday twice, just to ensure that your hands are very clean with no any kind of bacteria or viral single-celled organisms on it. So here's how it goes. First, you want to start at your temples and you want to start tapping. And so you can tap lightly or you can tap with more pressure, and you can tap quickly or you can tap slowly. It's all up to you and what feels more soothing. So you might want to experiment with different speeds and pressures. Another thing is you can tap with one finger, with two fingers, or all your fingers. It's totally up to you. But you do have to do it in this order for it to be most effective. So first, with the tapping, you're going to want to do 3 round trips over the cheeks, over the chin, and then lastly over the forehead. 3 round trips. So I'll do it for you. And so I like a lighter touch with 2 fingers at a faster speed. And so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and get over your eyebrow ridge and up your forehead and tracing back. So next, you're going to want to rest your face and your jaws in the palms of your hands. And just really relax. And I'm talking right now, so if you could give yourself a moment of silence, just notice your jaw really loosening up And some of you may notice just how tight your jaws are. Some of you might notice that it's just already pretty relaxed, and that's fine. So for the purpose of this demo, to keep it within the Instagram time zone, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. And next we're going to move on to swiping. But when you're doing this on your own, feel you can stay in this place for as long as you need because it can be very comforting. So now on to swiping. You're going to want to do it in this order. First, you're going to want to start at your chin, then your cheeks, and then your eyebrows. And you're going to want to do it 3 round trips, just like we did before. 1, 2, 3, and as slow or fast as you want. 1, 2, 3, and you can use as many fingers as you want too. 1, 2, 3. So once you're done with the swiping, you're going to want to put one hand over your forehead and the other hand at the occipital joint in the back of your neck. So right where your occipital lobe meets your neck, or the base of your skull meets your neck. And just hold your hands there. Notice your breath. Notice any temperature from the placement of your hands onto your skin. Is there coolness? Is there warmth? Notice the pressure of the skin to skin. Just really lean into that comfort for as long as you need. And when you're ready, place the hand from your forehead onto your stomach. Notice your breath filling your stomach up and the pressure of your hand on your stomach. Notice the temperature on your hand to your neck and the pressure from your hand placed on the back of your neck in a very comfortable way. When you're ready, I want you to interlace your fingers, palms up, place your thumbs together, and rest your hands in your lap. And with your eyes open or closed, just noticing your breath for as long as you need. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful exercise, and I hope you all stay well out there. Thanks.